Simplica Travel and Tours. I'm Rena Lynn, or simply call me Ate Rena, and I am your tour guide for today. By the way, this is Kuya Danny, our driver for today. Kuya Danny is driver for almost 6 years, and he will make sure that our tour will be safe. And we are warmly welcome you all here in Queen City of the South, Cebu City. But here we say, maayong pagabot dili sa lungsod sa Subo. We are going to the 8 different destinations here in Cebu. But before we proceed to that information of each destination, I will give some reminders and safety precautions for our tour. First, let's have a head count. 1, 2, 3, 19, 20. Perfect. And don't forget our bus number 143, and don't forget to bring your itinerary plan. Second, put your trash in a trash bin. Third, I know you are all want to take selfies, so please always be mindful of your valuable belongings. Fourth, also please synchronize your time with my time so that no one will left behind. And if you hear whistle once like this, it means tourists, it's your time roaming around and explore. But if you hear whistle twice like this, it means tourists, it's time for the next destination. And lastly, in case of emergency, we have a first aid kit here. And if you have any questions and clarification, please don't hesitate to ask your tour guide. Just call my name and I'll be there. Let me first give you an information about the province of Cebu. Cebu is the oldest city in the Philippines that located in Central Visayas, which is in Region 7. And it is the second city in the Philippines. It serves as the center of metropolitan area, or must be called Metro Cebu. The city considered a birthplace of Christianity in the Far East. And lastly, the province of Cebu is composing 44 municipalities, 6 cities, and 1,066 barangays. Cebu and Cebu City, nicknamed Queen City of the South, has a very rich history. The name Cebu originated from the term Cebu, which was the old term for trade. Actually, only the harbor of the town of Sugbo were called so, Sugbo being the Asian name for Cebu City. Before the arrival of Spaniards in 1521, Cebu was part of the region and trade center of Candaya, which means islands belonging to Dayak. Cebu City is now a highly urbanized city. To this day, Cebu Island still remains a prominent and popular part of the archipelago, boasting the most ethnically diverse population. Its inhabitants are an interesting bunch made up of Malay, Chinese, Filipino, and an ever-growing number of Westerners. It's now considered to be the most dynamic island in the Philippines, attracting native and international tourists in droves. Time check! It's already 8 o'clock in the morning and the weather is perfectly good to tour over the province. We have day 1 and day 2 city tour here in Cebu. Our destination are Simala Shrine Castle Church, Magellan's Cross, Temple of Leia, Cebu Safari and Adventure Park, Sirao Flower Garden, J Park Island Resort and Water Park, Sky Experience Adventure, and last is Cultura Filipino. So are you all guys ready to experience and discover the beauty of Cebu? So now we are about to start our tour, and our first destination is Simala Shrine Castle Church. Simala Parish Church, Siboga in Cebu is known as Simala Shrine Simala Church, Mother Mary Castle Church, Birhen sa Simala, Mama Mary Shrine of Simala, and Miraculous Mama Mary Church. Its real name is Monastery of the Holy Eucharist, and although it's not the oldest church of the holiest church in Cebu, It's one of the most well-known and most visited new churches in Cebu. For believers, Simala Church is said to be a solemn place to reflect and visit will give you life more perspective. Described by many as one of the most beautiful churches in Cebu. Simala Shrine is a place of pilgrimage for devotees known as the Miraculous Mother Mary Church after the Virgin Mary statue house within the shrine was seen crying. It attracts hundreds of people every day hoping their prayers will be answered. Our next destination, Magellan's Cross. Magellan's Cross holds a very big part of the history of Cebu. It is believed to be a Christian cross planted by the Portuguese and Spanish explorers headed by Ferdinand Magellan. It was planted upon their arrival in Cebu on March 15, 1521. That day also marked the birth of Christianity in the land. So, time check. It's already 9:45 in the morning. We are going to the next destination. Tourists, we are now here at Temple of Leia. Are you wondering why there's a white building on top of the hill in the quiet town of Busayin, Cebu? This is the Temple of Leia, a beautiful Roman-inspired architectural shrine that is also known as the Taj Mahal of Cebu. It's home to the treasures and memorabilia of the late Leia Albino Adarna, the grandmother of Filipina actress Ellen Adarna. The Temple of Leia is one of the must-visit attractions here in Cebu. It has been attracting foreign and local tourists for its stunning architectural style and overlooking view of Cebu City. Again, tourists, synchronize your time with my time so that no one will left behind. Also, please take a look at your itinerary plan. Enjoy your tour, tourists! Did you see the beauty of Temple of Leia? So now, fix yourself and get some rest. It's already 11:45 in the morning. And the next thing we need to do is to take our lunch at House of Lechon. Cebu is famous for many reasons. It's home to the annual Sinulog Festival, which is known as the single grandest local festival in the Philippines. But perhaps the most compelling reason to visit Cebu is the fact that it's also known in some circles as the city where you can get the best lechon in the Philippines. For the unfortunate few who haven't heard lechon yet, it's a local culinary tradition where a whole pig is stuffed with a fragrant mix of local herbs at the belly and the slow roasted over hot coals to perfection. Lechon is the most tender, crispy, and juicy savory delight that you'll ever taste in your life. Are you all have the energy in our next destination? Our next destination is Cebu Safari and Adventure Park. Good afternoon, tourists! Are you all excited in our next destination, which is more on animals and adventure park? But first, let me give you information about this place. The Cebu Safari and Adventure Park is the premier safari park in the Philippines, located in northern Cebu. It serves as a sanctuary for hundreds of different species of plants and animals. This over 170-hectare property features more than 1,000 animals from over 120 different species. Okay, tourists, we are already here. Again, synchronize your time and follow the time in your itinerary plan. Enjoy and explore, tourists! It's already 3 p.m. Did you all enjoy the Cebu Safari and Adventure Park? And now, let's go to our last destination, which is the Surau Flower Garden. This is one of the best destinations here in Cebu. Are you all excited, tourists? We are here now at Surau Flower Garden. Surau Garden in the Philippines has recently caught a lot of attention from tourists, and it is a paradise for all garden lovers. People from all over the world are appreciating this beautiful flower garden in Cebu City. There are a variety of flowers here, and the colors that are spread across this garden. It is just a delightful sight. The Surau Garden is also popularly called a mini Amsterdam by tourists and visitors because of the world-famous Kyogenhof Flower Garden. Well, Surau is no less. The flowers here are varied species, and they are also well kept and aligned and maintained. In this flower farm, they have made cute arrangement for tourists to click photos, turning it into a totally Instagrammable spot. Are you all excited? So get ready to experience the beauty of Surau Flower Garden. Again, this place is so beautiful. You can take pictures, but also please synchronize your time at exactly 6:30 p.m. You all should be here at the bus because we will take our dinner. You can now enjoy the place, tourists! Tourists, did you all enjoy the place? It's beautiful, right? So now, we will take our dinner at Lantau Floating Native Restaurant. Good evening, tourists! Our first tour is done. Did you all enjoy the tour? Take some rest, tourists. Good night and goodbye for now. See you tomorrow in our second day of tour. Good morning, tourists! Start the day with a smile. Are you all excited in our second day tour? Again, I'm Renaline, your tour guide for your second day tour. It's already 8:30 in the morning and the weather is perfectly good. This is our second day tour here in Cebu. For this day, I know all of you will be fun on our first destination. Did you all bring your swimming attire? Because we are going to J Park Island Resort and Water Park. J Park Island Resort and Water Park, formerly called Emperor Palace Water Park Resort and Spa, is a luxury Cebu beach resort located in Maribago, Mactan Island, Cebu, Philippines. Being on Mactan Island is its great advantage since the island itself is fantastic for having white beaches and turquoise waters. J Park Island Resort is also great for business events aside from being perfect for children, family, friends, and other kind of group activities. Okay, tourists, it's already 11:45 in the morning. And the next thing we need to do is to take our lunch at Lighthouse Restaurant. Are you all have the energy in our next destination? Our next destination is Sky Experience Adventure. Sky Experience Adventure in Cebu City is not just about walking on the edge of Crown Plaza's rooftop with a safety rope, but it's about a suite of other thrilling activities and entertainment packages as well. It lets you enjoy overcoming your fear of heights in ways like riding their tower zip line, taking a stroll on their skywalk stream, or by simply sitting secured in the edge coaster. If you want to go pro, you can challenge yourself with a more advanced cliffhanger, which has some difficult wall climbing angles. It's designed in a manner that lets you see a full view of the city. below you and gives you a feeling of climbing a real mountain because of the strong wind blowing on top of the skyscraper. Again, tourists, synchronize your time with my time so that no one will left behind. Also, please take a look at your itinerary plan. Enjoy the adventure, tourists! Time check! It's already 3 p.m. I know all of you had fun and enjoyed in this tour. And now our last destination is Cultura Filipino. The best of the best is speaking of the best. Well, Cultura has always been the most prestigious local souvenir shop in the city. It showcases all the craftsmanship and artistry of Filipinos to a whole new level. However, their fashion statement pieces and souvenirs are quite pricey. Still, you can say that the price is right, especially the quality of it. So, when looking for high fashion accessories and home decor, then Cultura is your one-stop Filipino shop. Tourists, you can go around and buy souvenirs. Also, please take a look at your itinerary plan. We need to be on the bus exactly 6:30 p.m. Enjoy, tourists!